Alrighty, everybody. Gonna go to the P.O. box. Gotta drop this off to Big Belly's Trucking and Son, and she doesn't care. She's a YouTube channel trying to get some mail to her P.O. box. I know she sent BB a Valentine's card, but we haven't been there at the post office in a while. So if you happen to watch her channel, she's all about trucking, her and her husband. That is her P.O. box. And she opened it up because she seen that we were doing like people send us stuff. So let's right then. Let me just start this off. I know a lot of people, they always ask about a lot of questions on the YouTube. Sometimes they're repetitive questions and stuff. Why don't they see the cameraman on YouTube? You know, how did you start? Like Big Belly's Trucking, the person we're sending that to. Just to let you know how I got into this YouTube thing. Basically, used to love taking pictures. I had a car club. Used to love taking car pictures. Then all of a sudden I was watching videos of people making car videos, and I really got turned on to that. I really got hooked on to making videos. So I went to start making videos and stuff. This was all before BB. Then all of a sudden I meet BB, and of course BB, in her marriage, she was never taken anywhere in her first marriage. She's never been anywhere. Never been on a plane. Never been probably out of state. So then just one day I decided, you know what? Let me record BB as I take her to these places, because my family, we were brought up, we always traveled and everything. So I figured, you know what, let me just record it, put it on YouTube for us to always look back on, just for fun. Now, doing a YouTube channel is not easy. I can tell you that. It is work. Especially when you start monetizing yourself. Because what happens is, you know, now you have a little bit of income coming in, versus when I first put the videos out there, we were just putting it out there for fun. Then it became to a point to where I felt like I became a narrator of BB's life and her adventures. So that's why you don't see me on there, because basically I'm trying to focus everything about BB with me narrating the thing. Well, I guess Big Belly's Trucking. I love trucks. I worked for a trucking company, and I got hooked on her channel, and then she noticed that we were doing P.O. boxes and stuff, and she was like, oh, you know, that's a great idea for her channel. She wanted to do cards for the holidays, and she was asking us advice about it, and she'd open up her own post office box there. So that's why I'm not doxing her. She's just trying to get something started to where she gets mail. And it really wasn't until I was watching a video, and it could have been an Adam the Woo video, and he was just talking about, you know, just record it, have fun, and turn on the monetization. Doesn't matter if you make $5, $10. Just do it. Why not? So that's how we got into all that there. But let's go to the P.O. box. There might be some reviews here. There might be some people sending us stuff. And again, if you're into 18-wheelers, go check out Big Belly Trucking. Give them a little support. If you want to send them a card, if you're into that, go for it. It's always good to help these smaller channels out, because some people fail. And there is her card. And the crazy thing is, there's packages here, but we don't have a yellow thing to tell us that there's packages here. And I hate when they don't do that. But yeah, that's what she did. She sent us a Valentine's card. And in return, for anyone who sends us anything, we always send them something back. Those of you who know, you know.
Okay. PO box number like it's in a...
All right, either we got a lot of reviews to do, or people sent us stuff. We'll know when we get home. But again, Big Belly Trucking, thank you again for the Valentine's card. All right, so like I was saying, I just love taking photos, got into videos of my car. I met BB, and I just started recording us, putting it on YouTube. And I was watching a lot of YouTube vloggers. I was always scared to always monetize it because I really didn't understand the monetization, the taxes, and all this other stuff. So I think, like I said, I think it was an Adam the Woo video that I seen. And basically, he was just saying, you know, whatever you make, put it out there. Don't be scared and all this other good stuff. And there was other YouTubers on there as well that I was like, wow, I can never be like a Casey Neistat or anything like that. Like, my productions of videos aren't like that. But I did it for fun at first. And then it wasn't until like a year or so afterwards, then I was like, you know what? Let me try monetizing it. Like I said, you monetize your videos, you make a couple dollars. It helps you out as well. We do have jobs here. You know, we do work, other income coming in. Of course, a lot of people that do amazing content, they do that full time. Back to the big belly thing, you know, starting a YouTube channel when you do it for fun is different feelings from when you do it and you're trying to get subscribers. Then you get all these nasty comments, and even big YouTubers all the way down to the lowest one like me. Those comments that are on there, they really do affect the way that you can shoot a video, your feelings, just people saying negative stuff or just nasty stuff. You know, difference between negative, saying something negative, and nasty is two different levels. Like, I won't let any of nasty stuff get on there. I don't mind letting some negative, depending how negative they are, to it. I've seen a lot of people trying to start YouTube channels that fail, and because they realize that when they see a big YouTuber and they're traveling and they're smiling and they're laughing, everyone gets into that thing that, oh my gosh, man, they got it so made, they're making millions or thousands, and they're living the life and everything. In all reality, another reality a lot of people think is like, oh, I'm gonna make a video. You know, I made a video about Disney, but they're not watching my Disney. Well, it's because personality, editing, how you talk, you know, a lot falls into place for those people that become very viral in videos. So it's, you know, I did not expect to have as many people watch our videos or as many subscribers subscribe to the channel. I just expected, you know, maybe 1,000 people, maybe a couple hundred people, maybe 50 people, because that's the views we were getting in the beginning. And I was happy with that, you know, because it's like, you got to think about it. If you got 50 people watching your video, that's amazing. That's 50 people out there watching your video at a time. And again, you know, my whole concept of the channel was highlight BB's life, me narrating it, because she's not really of a talker. More and more she's breaking out to it as years goes and stuff like that. But the thing is that's why you hear me narrating the videos a lot, and I try to do the best that I can. I mean, we're not like the biggest channel in the world, but you know what? Our views are at a point now where we're a pretty decent channel. We got a good following. We made a lot of friends on here. And then that's what it turned into then. As years go by, every year, I always say to myself, I'm going to do something different and try to see how it goes this way. And there's times where BB's, as years goes by, she even says, like, you know what? We need to get a little bit more serious with our videos. And again, this is not all about money. Because when you start getting into money and all that, that's where everything starts falling apart. Because when you start using this income and it fluctuates, you know, you can do the most amazingest video that you think is amazing and it can get 10 views. You can do a video just recording a tree and you can get 1 million views. And, you know, a lot of people think, well, you know, I need a viral video to get my channel going. And what I've learned and what I've seen over, you know, watching other people's channels and just listening to them and stuff, a viral video will get you 1 million views, but the point is a viral video doesn't keep the people there. They're just there for that one particular viral video. The main thing about doing a channel to keeping your subscribers or your viewers there is you got to have consistently good views. The reason our channel doesn't do as good is because we don't stick to a specific topic. You know, when we did the DoorDashing, we were getting a lot of DoorDash views. And then all of a sudden, when we started going out to travel, those views dropped because the people that were watching the DoorDashing videos, they can care less about traveling. Same thing with our eating videos. You know, a lot of people that watch when you go to a restaurant and stuff like that. And, you know, again, when you watch our videos, you're getting the real life reactions of us, like everyday normal people. If we're in a good mood, if we don't feel good, you're going to get it all. There's like nothing really, anything like fake, or not happy joy all the time. And I'm not saying happy joy between me and BB. I'm talking about happy joy like if your body feels bad and you're out there trying to make a video, you know, you can see those differences. That's why everything fluctuates. And that's why we really, as far as our channel goes, doesn't really do that good. Because again, people that like to watch shopping videos, don't like to watch the food videos, don't like to watch this video. But the great thing is about the channel is no one really directs how we want to make our video. We make a video about everything. So there's something out there for everybody to see. So regardless if we get 100 views on one video or 1,000 views on another video, the point is we're happy that 100 people enjoyed that particular video, or 50 people. We're not really out there to try to make this full-time or try to hype it up or fake it, or, you know, this is what you see. This is us. And that's how we feel with our viewers or our subscribers, especially the ones that we've met. Doesn't matter who you are, what you are. We accept you the way you are. And that's how we want our viewers to be. Accept you the way you are. Accept us the way we are. Faults and all. That's how you become a good friendship. Positivity videos, they don't make you money. It's the negativity. That's just seems to be the thing nowadays. Everything negative seems to make you money. So the haters are the ones that make you the money. But if you notice, we've just made our comments for subscribers only because we were seeing a lot of hate in the comment section or in the lives, and it was kind of decreasing our views, and it felt like people that we had been friends with either online or we've met were not commenting as much. So that's when we decided towards the end of the year, the beginning of the year, like, you know what, we need to bring back the people that we had such great times with. So that's why you see it in subscriber mode. And now we're seeing our lives, or people are coming more to our lives now. We're starting to see people we haven't even seen in a long time are commenting again, and newer people. And I look at it this way: it takes a week before you can make a first comment on our video, because you have to be a subscriber. If you've waited 7 days to become a subscriber, to leave a nasty comment, I promise you, you will be blocked. You don't know how many people I've blocked on this comment section. And again, I'm not looking for the happy joy comments. We don't mind some criticism, but it's just the nastiness of it, people talking about the way you look or whatever and stuff. I don't care if someone makes a comment like, oh my God, she pays for everything. The people who know and watch the channel, first of all, it doesn't matter who pays for anything, but the people who know and watch the channel know and watch the channel, like I said, just the nastiest comments that people can leave, just for some reason, people just love to leave them. So if you're gonna subscribe and if you want to wait 7 days to leave a nasty comment, well, we're more welcome to block you for it and stuff. Because again, we're just trying to go back to what we wanted to do. I think it was a couple of years into it is when we were like, you know what, we'd like to meet friends where we go places and make friends when we go to different states, so that if we happen to be in that area, these people can show us the area, whether they're on camera or not. You don't always, we don't always, a lot of times maybe you won't see Carlos and Sean on camera. We don't always record with them, even though they don't care. But the point is, you like to have that hanging out time and stuff like that. A lot of times we maybe share too much, and we shouldn't share too much, but we still do it anyway. Sometimes, might have the grandkids in there, or my daughters, or my house, the family, and all that. Another thing we do is we don't like to talk about political. We can care less about political. We can care less about religion and stuff like that. That's not the type of people we're looking for. We're just looking for regular people that are just want to have fun, laugh it up, have a good time, and just be real. Alrighty, thank you. Just be real. You know what I mean? We're looking, like I said, we accept you the way you are, just like we want you to accept us the way we are, good or bad, and faults and stuff. So if you're looking out there to start a YouTube channel, I promise you, it's not the easiest thing in the world and stuff. But if you're looking to just make YouTube videos for the fun, for the passion, you like making videos, well then, yeah, I'd say go for it. It was like when I put my kids in sports, a lot of my kids in sports, and my son, he didn't like baseball, and I tell him, try baseball out for 1 year. If you don't like baseball, then you don't have to play baseball no more. If you don't try it, you ain't gonna know if you like it or nothing. That's like anything in life. I know sometimes I like to eat the same things, but I just don't like mushrooms. There's certain foods I don't like, and but I'm willing to try other things out there. And then when my son was like, Dad, I don't like baseball. He did the year. I didn't let him play baseball, but I put him in every other sport and see which ones. Same thing with my daughters, which ones that they like and everything. So I just wanted to put it out there. And like I said, Big Belly Trucking, if you're into 18-wheelers, she's trying to start a channel there. Got some nice content with her husband driving over the road, and she's trying to get her P.O. box flooded with cards, and I guess she's going the route of I'm going to send cards for holidays and hoping to send cards back. And that's the whole thing. We've had the P.O. box open for the longest and stuff, but we did that basically because we wanted to do the Christmas card, because no one really sends Christmas cards anymore. So that's really our niche on the Christmas card things. In the beginning, people were sending us stuff, then they slowly stopped sending stuff, which is cool. We're not like looking for that as anything other than a different form of communication with our subscribers and our viewers and stuff. So just remember that, guys. You send something, that's fine. You don't, that's fine. We don't dox no one's address. If someone doesn't want to know that they sent us something, we don't put it on there or whatever. The only reason I put, again, Big Belly's Trucking is because she's trying to get people to her channel and trying some kind of niche. And it's not easy sometimes, you know. You can get let down real quick. I mean, YouTube not only can make you happy, it can break your heart as well. Another thing, too, is when I went through my cancer journey and stuff, I put a lot of that video content out there was because I wanted people to know the new technology. And that's another thing that YouTube can help, too, where, you know, you have new technology to help people out coping through different kinds of illnesses and everything like that. Right now, BB's insurance is picking up a little bit because it's still till March where she can, she's pulling in people as well that need health insurance or life insurance. And then by the summertime, it should mellow down a little, but then it'll pick up to where now, you know, making videos would be hard. But let me tell you something about BB. She's still willing, and she's even stated in the past, we got to make a video, babe. We got to make a video. I don't care if it's 2-3 days old. We got to make a video while she's working so that we don't fall behind. There's no rhyme or reason why we put out a video every day. It's not a mission. It's just happened to be we just make a video every day and we just happen to put it out. I would love to do 1 video a week, 3 videos a week. But the thing is that we just keep making videos no matter what we do. And we just make them. I mean, I don't, you know, now at this point, it's just like natural to us. And like I said, a lot of times we don't make videos, but we'll make a video or we'll have an extra video to put out there for you guys to see. Love the recommendations that you guys offer us. I mean, just everything about this channel is great. And like I said, a lot of this stuff is that, you know, a lot of people just always ask the same questions and stuff like that. And some people, like I said, can like just make negative stuff. There was a time where it was funny, where it was, I can't remember her name. There was somebody on, I don't know if it was Twitch or something, that someone had told us while we were doing DoorDash videos that someone was out there was like making fun of doing parodies or making fun of, they would pick certain YouTubers and make fun of them and tell a story. And some people were like, oh my God, I can't even remember the name and stuff. But we found it to be funny because they weren't really doing nothing harmful. They would just, you know, commenting. But I've noticed in the comments, it is like there was so much hate for me, like, you know, like when my daughter was on the trip with us, they were like, oh my God, he's bringing his girlfriend with him. And it's like, we did say in the video, that's my daughter. Oh my God, you know, BB's always paying, she's using him. But we found that more of a comedy than where I've seen a lot of people's, where they become big YouTubers, that there's a lot of channels out there that they can't make their own content. So what they do is they use other people's content and they just try to make negative stuff about them. And those people, they do draw money in from those other YouTubers' content. That's the crazy thing, is that they're making money off of using someone else's content, talking negative about them. Another thing with YouTube is there's so much that you can do that you can't do. Like in the past, you can do whatever you want to. Now YouTube is so strict on their how to make a videos that you can just talk about certain things and they want to try to demonetize you for anything. But other than that, I just had wanted to get it out there to everybody that this is why it's called BB's Adventures. It's just my narration of BB's life, taking her to as many places as I can, giving her as much as experience as I can, because not only does she bring joy to my life and into my heart, I want to bring that same joy back to her. And I promise you, if that car did not have those letters on it, that looks like BB's older car that she used to own. Let's take it back to the house. Let BB open up the card. And then I guess we will see you on the next adventures. Another thing I do want to say, when you see us on camera, we are the same exact person off of camera. So that's one thing I did want to get out there. So I'm goofy. I could be stupid at times, but I'm the same person off camera. But I know how to act when you have to act properly. And yes, robots are taking over people's job. That was a flagman's job, and now look, you got a robot taking over.
Thank you.
All right, let's open that up real quick.
I'm on the phone.
Okay.
I'm on hold.
Just throw a thumbs up then if you can't talk. It's from Big Belly Trucking.
Well, I didn't do that very gracefully, did I?
That's all right. Happy Valentine's Day.
All right, February 14, 26. Dear BB and Paco Cameraman, thank you for inspiring me to be more interactive with my own YouTube community, our subscribers, viewers, the way you are with your own YouTube community. I am so glad that you found my channel on New Year's Day. I enjoy the content of your channel. You are fun and creative. Happy Valentine's Day, Ruth. And the card says, wishing you a very special day filled with happy moments and all the good things you so deserve. So, would you please mail a Valentine's Day card to my 13-year-old son? I'm trying to get 50 cards sent to him. I can do that.
Yeah. Well, we did send the package, but we'll send him something.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be Valentine's, but.
So thank you.
Alrighty, and then this is our dolls we were talking about.
Yeah. They're already messing with Mom today.
All right, let me let you get back to work.
I'm on hold.
See ya.